Hello, welcome to the podcast.
Howdy.
Hello.
This week we have Mr. BadManRandy, or you should call him Randy. Twitch streamer, cool guy, national encouragement enthusiast. No, I'm just wholesome streamer. He's a cool guy.
Wholesome guy.
Wholesome guy. Check him out.
How you doing today, Randy?
I'm fucking phenomenal. How are you?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
That's great to hear, dude. That's great to hear. How are you, Tail?
Thank you. How you doing?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. God bless, dude. It's another day. Is it hot as fuck over there? I'm assuming.
It's like 90 degrees. It's
Damn.
less hot than where I usually am. It's
Damn,
still
dude.
pretty hot as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's fucking nuts. It's like I'm in Jersey, right? And it's like 90 here, but you know, it's not too
Joey-
bad, I guess. Yeah, it's a
Hell
little
yeah,
stinky,
dude.
you know what I'm saying, brother?
It's
It
stinky.
stinks, dude. Probably because of all the Guido cologne, dude.
True.
goodness.
True. True. Yeah, man. So, should we get in? Do you want to start off, maybe? Or should I start?
Sure.
You wanna do it?
Let's do this.
So,
Everybody?
I guess first things first is, how did you get started streaming? Why stream?
So my friends were like, hey, I bet you won't fucking stream yourself dancing shirtless. And then I did it, and I became a fucking overnight sensation. The third day I did it, Pink Sparkles hosted me. I about shit my pants.
So,
Yeah.
were you like a Twitch guy before? Or you just,
Fuck no, I still don't watch Twitch. I'm more of a YouTube guy myself.
yeah.
Man, the
Your
same
friends
man.
were? Or? Yeah. That's
But when I do watch Twitch, I see like shit that I would do differently, and so I'm like, I could do that, and then I try to do it. Like I try to answer everyone's comment, which
yeah.
is fun, I guess.
Yeah. I think like
Yeah.
Twitch is like it's almost like a social thing more so than a, I mean, it's media
Absolutely.
too, but you know what I mean? It's like a
Yeah.
community thing.
It's
like
definitely
a,
more. It's more viewer friendly than YouTube is. I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think YouTubers interact as much with their commenters as they do on like Twitch. You have to. That's like the whole website, really. You know.
It's
the whole
true. I
thing.
think that's the draw that Twitch has for most people.
Yeah. For sure.
Although it does get to a point when there's so many commenters, you get lost in the bunch. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Have you had that, like, where you're like, "Fuck, I have to."
Only
Like,
time I've
pick
had
and
that
choose.
was either I'm distracted while streaming,
Yeah.
or when I fucking had Pink Sparkles host me. That was kind of wild. Like I had like 1,000 viewers, and
Damn.
I was doing brain power, and I was already going hard, but it just
Yeah.
like put it over the hill. You know.
What? How did she find you specifically? Do you know?
Mary J. Lee found me, and then we were friends. And then she is friends with Pink Sparkles really well, and then she like told her about me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And just, did you have like something go viral or something, or it was through word of mouth or whatever?
I mean, she hosted me, and I got a lot of viewers
Nice.
for a moment. I think that's most of my follower base, and then my only clip that really, I guess you would say, went viral is only 3,000 viewers, and it's when I
Yeah.
tried on my sleep apnea mask, which was like my first stream, so it was kind of like a novelty, I guess.
Oh, that was your first one? Really?
Yeah. My
Oh,
biggest clip is my first stream.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they like fucking promoted me on 4chan and shit. It was pretty funny at the time.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
they were
I
like,
wonder
hey,
if-
watch this guy try on his mask on 4chan.
Damn.
I wonder if there's a Kiwi Farms thread about you. I don't think so. But I'll check later.
I'm sorry?
Don't worry about
Yeah. So you kind of just had a bunch of friends and like they use Twitch then, and you weren't really a Twitch guy at all?
No, I think
Okay,
I just
yeah.
kind of went on the website and we were just talking. They're like, hey, I bet you won't do it. And I was like, I'll do it. And I did.
Yeah.
It's not really a crazy story of heroism or courage. It was just kind of like, hey, I'm doing it. No, I will. And I did it.
For the moment, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. How long ago was
And I
that?
guess-
Like, a year?
Oh, maybe 3 years, but I stopped for long gaps in between because like I had other shit going on.
Yeah.
And it started out as just me wanting to dance and have people laugh at me type of deal. But I guess people found like inspiration out of it. I never meant it to be like that, but you know, I guess
Mhm.
people look for what they want. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
I don't mean that
What's
sounds
your?
kind of cheesy, but that yeah.
No, I don't think so. Like they feel like they want to follow you on your journey as a person. I
I
guess
mean,
that
I
makes
don't.
sense.
That shit
Or
weirds me out, but I'm not gonna deny it. You know. You know, I'm not the kind of stand-up guy. I guess. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to
What?
be me. I guess.
Damn.
Maybe in a few years, but not now, dude.
Yeah. 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 Sorry. Yeah, Angel, what were you saying?
No, I just said damn to his.
Yeah. So what's your background? Where you? We don't want to get. I don't want to get too like personal, but where are you from? Like,
No,
you know.
I can get personal. I just don't want any
Yeah.
shit that like, will get me doxxed.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, of course.
I lived with my. So all right, how back we going here?
It's up to you,
Whatever
brother.
you're
It's
comfortable with. Yeah.
yeah. Way
So,
back
my
now.
parents,
Whatever you want.
my dad and mom were like kind of estranged, right? And so I live
Mhm.
with my grandparents, my abuela and abuelo, and like they were hella Mexican. Um, and I was like the only white kid in the family, which was kind of weird. And
Oh,
then
really?
they got sick and died. And then in middle school, right before middle school, I went with my grandma, who is white, who had that special guest appearance at one time. That was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious to me. And then I
Yeah.
just kind of like lived with her until
Mhm.
now. But I went through like a lot of depression and shit. And like
Mhm.
I think my darkest moment was like in 2019, February 2019. I like hit rock bottom, and I read this book, and that shit like it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. And then
Mhm.
after reading that at work, because I did security, so I was alone all the time. Um, I just got up, started walking, and once I started walking, I lost weight, and I started reading and eating better, and just kind of making daily steps to improve myself. So like
Yeah.
my first clip actually, I hate tremendously because that's when I was in like my depression and shit, and that wasn't really
Yeah.
me, but I keep it on there to remind myself of how far I've come, essentially. Like people think it's
Yeah.
funny or whatever, and it is, but yeah, dark spot.
Yeah.
Wholesome.
Yeah. You're on your path to like self-actualization now. I guess you're trying
Yeah,
to figure out who you are as a
I'm trying to
person.
find out who I am and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
I respect that.
Yeah, that was kind of depressing. I'm sorry.
No,
No.
no, dude, it's good. Yeah, it's true, man. You know. But so you kind of you live with your grandma and you kind of now you're going. I guess you're at an academy or something like that and trying to
Yeah,
you're
it's
doing like
called
IT,
Job
right?
Corps. It's
Mhm.
they're nationwide. They're funded like they're a federal institution, and everything's
Mhm.
free. And if you're under a certain income requirement, you can apply for it. And I was only making like $12,000 a month or a year doing security, which isn't
Yeah.
shit. No benefits, no nothing.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
That's good.
I fell in that income requirement.
And you're there for like a year, I guess you were saying before.
Well, December 2020. I should be done in 6 months with the regular
Oh,
training.
nice.
But if I want to do the advanced training, it would be about December 2020.
Cool.
Yeah, and they also like depending on what I want to do, because they have advanced training which is year up, called, which a lot of people recommend, or I can do security training in Connecticut or like system administration in New York, and they'll send you for free, which is really cool.
Yeah, nice. Oh, to New York?
Yeah,
Oh, sick.
yeah. Well, that's where the job corps is. I wouldn't be in like a fucking luxury hotel. But
Yeah, yeah. No, I know. Damn. Fuck it. On Fifth Avenue or some shit.
for real.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's actually it's funny because I think I guess Angel found you, or did you find him? Angel?
Yeah.
We were watching. Yeah.
Oh shit, I haven't been mentioned in the chat. Hey, Cuddlefish, hey, Kazzies, Doomu, thank you for the emails, appreciate it. What's up, everyone? Yeah, so what had happened is Dilf and I were bored. It was late, like 3 a.m. I think. And we were browsing, just chatting, and I saw just like some guy in his car talking. So I clicked on it, and I was like, oh my god, this guy's talking about some chick he fucked. So I sent it to Dilf, and we were watching you, and it was the night you had sex with the hooker.
Can you tell that story? Actually, can you tell?
So
Hooker, was
was it? Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Damn.
I don't know.
Damn.
So yeah, that was the stream that we found you, and then we've just kind of been following you, and I guess became friends with you ever since.
That's a hell of a first stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. Dude.
It was quite interesting.
It was funny as fuck, man. Holy shit.
Man. It's so fucking funny to me looking back, dude. It's like, if it was at night, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I was just like so fucking like I feel like I was having a dream or whatever. Like I was so like frantic. I didn't think of anything to do except sit in my car and stream. And I told this chick I was going to get a burrito at IHOP. Oh, and I didn't even tell you guys later when she like eventually like went crazy and shit. She pepper sprayed my friends and all that. My friend right before she did it said, "Wait, they don't serve burritos at IHOP," and I had to make up some crazy story. He threw me under the fucking bus, dude.
Wow.
It was pretty fucking funny.
Bros before hoes, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
For real. Well, not that time, dude. He threw me under the bus like a motherfucker. He's like, "Wait, they don't serve burritos at IHOP." I'm like, "Yo, shut the fuck up."
Yeah, like I remember. Okay, this because I remember you just like sweat. You were like sweating frantically, and you were like super nervous, and you're just like, man, shit, I don't know what just happened. I'm like, hey, dude. We're just like, hey, what's up, man? Like, and then you told the story about how you were. How did you meet her? Just like
I did comedy, and I did comedy, and then she was hitting on one of the other comedians, but he was married, so he pushed her to me a little bit. He said he didn't
really? Oh, he deflected it. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, dude.
Nice,
And,
dude.
I was pretty drunk, and the best couple parts is that I was wearing. You ever seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the Big Lebowski, those yellow sunglasses. You know those? I was wearing those.
Yeah.
They were cool. And I was wearing a shirt that was 2 sizes too small. And then she's like, "Yo, we're gonna go get McDonald's and fuck." I'm like, "Okie dokie." Like the words "okie dokie" came out of my mouth, which is probably the best thing that's ever been. And she just looked at me and looked away and looked at me, and we went to go get McDonald's. Like honestly, my favorite part of the story is that I said "okie dokie." That's how fucking nervous I was.
Fucking okie dokie.
Dude, that's a fucking like, come
I
on.
love that, dude. That's great. Oh fuck, man. Yeah. We were talking to you about that. You called them. You said there were like people who fuck stand-up comedian. What are they called? They're like.
I'm sorry.
Didn't you say there was like a term for people who try to like
Chuckle
fuck
fuckers,
stand-up?
dude. Chuckle.
Yeah. What's that? Right.
It's
How
a
did
real
you
term,
like?
dude.
Wait, is that what the dude who kind of pushed her off to you was like? Look, it's I've seen this before, brother. Like, this is
Yeah, they're called chuckle fuckers. They're like groupies, like the musicians. Instead, they're like called chuckle fucker. He actually, the funniest part is that night he made a bunch of buttons and gave them out, and it said chuckle fuckers on them.
Oh my
Really?
goodness.
Oh man, I had them on my suspenders just to be as cheesy as fuck, but I love them, dude. Like
She still picked you up after that. She saw it and was like,
Dude,
recognized.
that's the best fucking part.
Recognized.
Maybe she thought it was like an open invitation or something.
Maybe, you never fucking know, dude.
Damn.
Shit. And then I guess I never like told you guys this part, but a couple weeks later we went back to the same bar where they were having comedy, and she downed my entire flask of Southern Comfort, and then proceeded to start talking shit to one of the not New York comedians, but the New York comedians, if you catch my drift. And
Yeah.
the New York, hey, I'm
New
walking
Yorkers?
here.
Yeah.
And he just like starts yelling. She said something to him. He starts yelling and shit. And then she leaves, brings back her manly sister, and then eventually pepper sprays everybody. I barely got pepper
Oh my
sprayed.
god.
And then they leave. They drive. I'm doing karaoke, drunk as fuck again. and then throws a brick through the bar window and cuts somebody in the face.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, so I dodged a bullet there for sure.
Has she ever
Yeah,
tried to
that
like
could've been
contact you or say anything to you
I
afterwards?
contacted her just to be a fucking cheeky fuck. I contacted her the next night saying, "Hey, you want to go get drinks sometime?"
Damn.
And then she's like, "Why don't you fucking defend me, you piece of shit?" And I said, "Because I'm a feminist and I believe those hands were like equal equality," or said some stupid shit. And then
Nice, dude.
then I blocked her. Just to be, I knew she'd say no, but I just wanted to see what she'd say. Basically.
Yeah.
It was pretty fucked up.
Damn.
Fuck, dude. How'd you? Actually, I was gonna ask. So, how did you get into stand-up comedy, or like pursuing it, or as an
Again,
interest and
it's
stuff?
just as interesting as how I start streaming. I was like, you know what looks fun? Stand-up comedy. Same
just
thing with
wanted to
rap.
do
I was
it.
a rapper for about 2 months, and I go to open mic rap gigs. All by saying, you know what sounds fun? Rapping. I'm gonna do that. Same thing with
Nice.
magic. I did magic for like 5 months
Oh
by
shit!
saying,
Really?
what looks fun? Magic. Let's try
You
it.
imagine you a magician, dude? Oh,
Fuck yeah, dude.
I
For my
think-
I thought
Holy
it helped
shit.
me get ladies in school and shit, but it didn't.
Holy
But I know some
fuck.
good ass tricks.
That's awesome, man.
I know how to play the Barry saxophone because I said, you know what looks fun? A saxophone. Let's try it.
That's a good mentality to have, honestly.
It really is, dude. It really is. Try a little bit of everything. But yeah, stand-up comedy has done a lot for me because I was mad shy before I did it, and alcohol and stand-up comedy brought me out of my shell a lot, I guess. Like, I always thought I was an introvert, but I was just like a sad extrovert, I guess, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I just started doing it because it forces you to either be an extrovert or you're gonna fucking crash and bomb.
Yeah.
The first time I did it, I did really well, surprisingly, and then every subsequent time after that, I did somewhat terribly.
Have you bombed before? Is it awkward?
I have. I think the worst
Oh.
bombing I've done was, well, without substances. It was when I was getting heckled, and I just didn't
Oh.
handle that too well. But I think the worst bombing I've ever had was the same night I gotten the highest I've ever been, and I've stopped using marijuana after that. Did I tell you this story?
No.
No.
Please, yeah, go for it.
So what happened was I was at a friend's house getting ready to go do comedy at the same bar that I met the chick. And then I do a hit off a joint, and I get high, and my friend comes in and says, "Here's some candy." And I eat it. I wolf it down, and he said I should just have one piece, but I wolf it down, and it was 500 milligrams worth of edibles. It was an ungodly amount.
Wait, was it like one of those stars of death or some shit? Like that Joey
No,
Diaz shit or what?
yeah, I want to try that one day just to say I have, but it was just like
Yeah.
gummy worms laced with like
Oh, okay.
THC.
Yeah.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I streamed myself at the house, really high, and then once I left, I turned off the stream, got in my car, and as soon as I started driving, on my shuffle, "Stairway to Heaven" starts playing, and that's when it fucking hits me. And I don't know if you've ever seen a story, but he had a story about driving high, and he said he couldn't make a right turn or something, and that's exactly what happened to me. I could not like bring myself to make a right turn.
Oh
Which was,
no.
like, I just couldn't, and then it really kicks in like the Stairway to Heaven, and I just start shaking like I'm having a seizure.
Oh Jesus.
And I just accept. No, it was funny to me. I was laughing the entire time. That's how fucking high I was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking die. I accept it. And then I kind of don't remember the rest, but somehow I got there, high as fuck. And the first thing I think to do is, you know what? There's a lot of people here I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. I'm in a lot of like fear. So I do 2 double shots of tequila.
Oh my god.
For
Jesus.
some fucking reason, and I slam them both down. And then I wasn't gonna do comedy because I was already really fucked up. But my friend put my name on the fucking list, so I go up. They grab me the microphone, and I just start talking about nothing, just like how high I am and where I am and all this crazy shit. And I start hallucinating the girl from The Ring in the corner of my eye. You ever see The Ring?
Yes. Yeah.
Kind of like that. Yeah, that chick, because she was like my childhood fear, and she came back. And so far I'm up there for like 15 minutes, but I asked the host, like, hey, how long have I been up here? He says 2 minutes. So he's fucking with my phone for time, and then eventually I just got in my car and took a nap, and I was better, and I went home.
Damn.
It was honestly one of the most horrible days of my entire life.
Yeah, I can imagine. That sounds awful. Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Did you
I mean, it's a
green out?
funny ass story to tell, but it was a bad night. Oh, sorry for
Yeah.
interrupting you.
Oh no, yeah, it's crazy. Is that the first time you've done like that? Like, did you kind of like, yeah, I can't do the shit anymore, or what? After that, you're just like,
After that, I was like, you know what, weed's not really for me, because I never really enjoyed it. The last time I did an edible, I was pounding my chest, because I thought if I stopped pounding my chest, I was manually beating my own heart. And I did that for like 2 hours, and I had bruises on my chest when I woke up. It hits
Holy
me
fuck.
way different than most people, I feel like.
yeah.
Well, I
It's
mean,
nutty.
weed. Oh, maybe I should go into this.
No, go
Uh-oh.
I don't
What
know.
do you gotta say?
Being in California for most of my life has kind of, I guess, given me a perspective about weed. I guess the only really criticism I have to say is it'll affect people differently, I guess. So, I guess be aware of what kind of brain you have, and be
Yes.
aware of what kind of weed you're gonna be taking. Is my 2 cents on it, I guess.
How much? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it helps a lot of people for various reasons. And I respect everything it does for people, and I respect what it's doing to the economy and all that, but I simply personally do not enjoy it at all.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
that makes sense. Like you can appreciate it without taking part, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. I've never really wanted to partake, nor do I really want to, but I can understand why people would want to, or what kind of benefits it could have on, quote, society, or just an individual in general.
Most
But,
stuff.
yeah.
That makes sense.
But then again, I really don't like weed culture either. Yo, bro. Oh, man, I'm such a fucking stoner. Oh, weed. I'm like, God, shut the fuck up.
I think people who really appreciate it don't like that either. Like even Cheech and Chong did it like as a parody of itself, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the movies, like I don't think they're really like that anyways.
I don't think so either. I love Cheech and Chong. They're great.
Yo, Cheech and Chong
Classic.
got a shit.
Classic.
Yeah.
So since you brought up comedy a little bit, we won't go too political since we are on twitch.tv. But what do you think about like the whole censorship, not all jokes are allowed type of mindset that's been going on in comedy? What do you have an opinion of that?
I think any joke hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. The Discord went messed up.
No, we're good.
I think any joke should be allowed as long as there is no hateful intent behind it, and as long as it's funny. I've heard a quote that I like to think about whenever I'm nervous about a joke. The joke has to be more funny than it is offensive.
Mm-hmm.
I know that the first jokes I started doing were just gross and like rude and lewd for the sake of being gross, rude, and lewd. But then I kept the kind of dirtiness, but I added more like I guess actual humor to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But my personal opinion is that if it's funny, it's funny, no matter what. As long as it isn't, there's no hate behind whatever the joke is.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's just a good mindset to have.
Yeah,
I was gonna
it's
say.
unfortunate. Not many people feel the same way, but I think that'll change after a while, hopefully.
Yeah.
Have you had like instances where people are offended by the shit you're trying to?
Thank you, Debbie.
Your
By the way.
routine.
The only
Stuff.
the only real thing I've had people be offended by is because I was in special ed in high school and middle school. Because I wasn't really trying. I'm not actually disabled or anything. But I said,
I
was
don't
making a joke
know. No,
about-
I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Damn. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Talking shit, bro. Jeez, Sorry.
No, it's fine. I said retard, and then everyone lost their shit. Like on Facebook, I was getting messages and shit, but people don't like the R word. can't say retard, even though I'm fine with it. And I'm, as far as the state of California goes, a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense. Is that there's a comedian who was particularly offended. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's in a wheelchair, and he goes by the can't stand up comedian, which I would imagine on the same level is offensive. I've also noticed that a lot of the people who get offended aren't very funny, at least to me.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
They're are you familiar with like Patrice O'Neill at all?
I am. I love Patrice O'Neill.
Yeah. Have you ever seen his bits with like they're old, but he was on like a Fox News or something, and he was like trying to defend like Don Imus or something like a while ago.
Yeah.
He said some shit.
He said, like something about nappy-haired hose or something.
Yeah, nappy-headed hose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he put it a good way in saying that people like that don't live in the context of funny, I guess. Like they don't know what funny shit, like they don't know, they're not funny and they don't know what like shit makes, people laugh or whatever.
Exactly.
So,
and that's, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
And it's sort of like, if you're trying, you should at least try to make the attempt to like make a joke. I think the attempt, even if it's, let's say you make a offensive joke and it's like, it doesn't make people laugh, at least I think the attempt should be respected or whatever, Don't shit on somebody because they fucked up or had a bad joke or something, Yeah. It's not literally, they're not literally saying something, But yeah.
Also, it takes a lot of fucking balls to go on stage. I'm not even saying that for myself, but just like anyone who goes on stage in front of a bunch of people you don't know. Like that shit's hard. It's probably the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
Yeah, because it's... What happened with your heckling experience? Do you mind talking about that at all? Or is it just...
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a giant experience, but
yeah.
I was a little bit stoned, and I brought my friend, which was a massive no-no.
Oh, yeah.
And I just kind of froze up because I forgot what I was going to say because I was high, which I shouldn't have ever done. And I just say... So one of the jokes was about big black bitches. It had those words in it. I don't remember. I'm just gonna get that out there real quick. It was something about how those are the majority of women that like me, or some shit.
Oh,
and I freeze, and a drunk guy in the back is like, "You got it, you got it, you got it." He's drunk as fuck, and I'm high, and so I make a joke saying like, "This is like World of Worlds or some shit." He's drunk, I'm high, and I just freeze up after I got a laugh. And I just say, "Big black bitches," and my brain's like, "Oh, you just fucked up," and I rush off stage and go like hide in a corner or something.
Damn.
That one was probably one of the more not so good ones.
Oh yeah. He was pissed because you said that, I guess, or something. I don't know.
He wasn't pissed, but he was just like, "Man, that was uncalled for," and I was like, "Fuck, I fucked up. You can't say it. It's gone. It's a goner." I think the best failure, the best bombing I've ever had was I was at a predominantly black club with my friend, and I got drunk, and I started dancing with all the ladies, which was really fucking cool. Good way to hype up the crowd. I get on stage. I forgot all of my entire set, and so I just say, "Hey, my name's Alex. Oh wait, that's my slave name. I was born David Alejandro Lida." I just gave out my fucking name. Well, it's already out there, so who cares? And then I start bombing, and I let out that I have a dance stream. And then, like, by the way, that was a ballsy joke. I'm surprised I even said it, even if I was drunk, but it got laughs.
Yeah.
But then I started forgetting what I was gonna say, and I let out that I dance, and then they were like, some black lady was like, "Hey, dance for us," and then they put on music, and I just started dancing, and I technically bombed, but they really liked it. They said I was like praise dancing. I was like a new Michael Jackson or something.
Oh my goodness.
It's fucking awesome, dude.
Like all of the other like white comedians were bombing like a motherfucker. Because I think they were trying to pander to the black crowd, which wasn't really funny. But then I just started dancing, and then I don't know. It was fun. It was a fun bombing, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll take a moment just to say hi to everyone that joined the chat. Shaquille Oatmeal, I believe that was one of your guys from Randy's thing. Hello, yes, welcome. David, Mr. Clack, Lion, hello everyone. Yo. Weed. Yes, weed's cool. We should censor all mean comments and bad words. I believe only jokes allowed should be about Donald Trump, or else you are racist. Yes, that's true. Jokes in general should be banned because they incite violence. Okay, yes, very true. I forgot about Imus. Wonder if he's still going. I think that's a comedian. I don't know who that is.
He's the nappy-headed hoe guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. He's a radio guy. Yeah.
We should ban all Twitch thoughts. Yes, I agree, Devu. Thank you. Hello. Yes. Hello, everyone. Hey, Sasa. What's up?
Yeah.
Hope you guys are enjoying the little interview. Right? Back? Yes. Hello, chat.
All right.
Howdy.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh man. I was gonna ask. Oh yeah. How'd you get into dancing, by the way? Is this the same thing? You're just like, fuck it, I want to do it, or what?
Yeah, I found out I could dance like probably like when they said, "Hey, I bet you want to dance on the stream."
Yeah.
Um,
No, that
a
was
lot
the
of
next
people-
part. The first part was, hey, stream now. Won't bet you don't dance. Won't dance. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And then
Yeah.
I did better because I found out I could dance and I kind of rolled with it and it worked out well, I guess.
Yeah.
Same thing with like I write poetry like every day and like
Mhm.
I did it kind of the same way, but I was like my grandma's friend is a poet, like legit has a book out and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, she sucks, dude. I could do that." And I was like, "All right, I guess I can do this. This is pretty good shit." And I submitted it to like the local newspaper and shit, which
Oh,
was
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
It's
of
funny
shit I do
because.
is just because of like, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Yeah. No, you're good.
I was just gonna say a lot of the shit I do, I'm finding now that I think about it, is just because I'm like, you know what looks fun? Let's do that.
Yeah. You're like that. It's like that Jim Carrey movie, Yes Man. You just do shit. Like, fuck it, let's go, baby.
Yeah.
That's good though, man. It's a good attitude to have. You know? Just do it. Literally.
Wholesome.
Wholesome, yeah. I was gonna say, no, it's funny because we found you from that car thing, and then I think I saw you another night. You're just like, I think you were reading the B movie script or some shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And
I was like, you know what looks fun? Let's do that.
yeah,
Oh,
and like,
shit.
I'm like, holy shit! And then we were talking, and then we're like, we tried to. I think I tried to get people to come into your stream, and I'm like, oh, yo, can you give us a fridge tour? That's like a thing I do because I'm stupid. I don't know. I'm just like, I like to see people's fridges in IRL. I don't know. It's like a meme, and you did it, and I'm like, oh, sick, man.
Hello?
Yeah,
Oh,
hello?
you're good.
You hear me?
Uh-oh.
You got connection?
I'm gonna reconnect.
All right.
Right.
Technical difficulties. God
Wholesome. Like, shut the fuck up, Devu.
bless. True.
Hello? Yeah, I'm here.
Hey.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Yeah. You hear what I said? Sorry, the fridge stuff.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. No. So you're reading the B movie script, and we got you to show us your fridge, and I'm like, oh, sweet. And then for some reason, I didn't know anything about your dancing shit at all. And then you just started like you went to your room and just started dancing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I just started laughing. I'm like, whoa, what the? Like I wasn't expecting that at all. It was hilarious. Like I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I guess that's his thing. So kind of funny though. Or I don't know. It's
So
one
you
of the
weren't
things you do.
expecting it?
Yeah, I just like, wait, what? Just like randomly. Yeah. Because we found you from a car. I just like we're like, oh, this guy's funny, you know. 'Cause you were just talking or whatever. But,
Yeah, that's like what sucks about this place is because I like doing like a bunch of different shit, like keep the viewers on their toes. But I can't do
Yeah.
shit here, which is a bit
Yeah.
unfortunate. But, you know, once I graduate, it'll be cool.
Yeah, can you not do a dancing stream on the campus? Or are they gonna like be like?
I
guess you can't
did
really
in
go
my
crazy.
room. Did in my room on Saturday because I was kind of lit, and then I found a way to connect to the Wi-Fi, so I can do streams like every weekend or so. I'm gonna try to do a little one like that.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember the fridge tour thing. That was funny as fuck. Someone made a meme of what you see versus what she sees. That was funny as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Duck Duck. Yeah. I made
that was
a meme of you with the female filter too thing or whatever.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
it's
saving all
funny.
those. Those are fucking hilarious. I love when people do that.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. Fucking, what was I gonna say? Yeah, what do you? I guess, or do you have anything, Angel? Do you want to get? pop? Or,
Well, we have a list of questions we want to ask.
Yeah.
Have you had any sort of trolls or IRL shit that's happened to you?
No, I don't. I'm not big enough for that really.
Oh, okay.
I gave my mom a Twitch one time, but I don't think she's technologically advanced enough to really get back on it, so I'm not tripping over that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it kind of doesn't bother you. Is it just like water? You know, because there's always going to be people fucking with you on the internet, especially if you put yourself out there. So
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't had anyone in real life, no, but
Mhm.
anyone I give my stream to, I tell them anything that happens on stream stays on stream, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like I won't ask what your username
Right.
is if you don't tell anyone what I'm doing, kind of thing.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that makes sense. Yeah, so because I've noticed you've had people come in and like try to like troll you or whatever, but you're like, hey dude, at least be funny or something. You know what I mean?
When I'm
That's kind of how I feel.
like
Yeah, and like your chat and shit. Not on the stream. I mean, like the chat. I mean specifically. Yeah.
yeah. That's my thing. Like if you're gonna like troll someone, be funny. Like I've had that mentality for a while. Like I got bullied for a while, but then I realized a lot of the fucking shit they were saying just simply wasn't funny. It's like you're fat.
Yeah.
Oh man, no shit. Oh my god, I'm fat. What? And I act all surprising. This is be clever, dude. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh,
Although
we got. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Sorry.
It's
My
just
bad.
funny to me. Like people are starting to learn that I stream on campus, and then there's this
Oh.
chick and her boyfriend. She's like, "Oh, what's your name? Oh, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, my boy. I hear you stream. My boyfriend wants to do streaming on Fortnite or whatever. Like they're being all nice to me because I think she wants me to host her boyfriend. I've had that
Really?
shit kind of happen, which is that shit's kind of funny to me.
Oh my god. Wait,
Yeah, people, huh?
No, yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
People just act nice and shit because they want to plug their Instagrams or whatever. I'm cool with people plugging their shit. I just wish
Yeah.
they'd ask before they do it.
Yeah. So you're like walking around and people will just like shout their Instagram and shit like.
Yeah,
while
or
you're
come up
streaming.
and like say hi, yeah, and just shit like that.
Yeah. That sucks.
Or say hi. I mean, like plug their shit. Not say hi.
Have you played Fortnite? Are you a Fortnite guy or? No.
I was a PUBG guy, and I
Yeah.
swore against Fortnite, but then I played it like one time, and I was like, it's not as bad as I thought. Same thing with Overwatch. Like
Yeah.
fuck Overwatch, and I found it was pretty fun.
It's fun with
I'm not-
friends. Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I'm not really into the culture of any of that shit. I'm not really into the culture of really anything. I just, if I enjoy it, I enjoy it, you know?
You're not into gamer culture or whatever. Gamer
Not
shit.
really.
Yeah,
Ironically, I am, but unironically, no.
Yeah.
Am I right, gamers?
Gamers rise up.
Rise up.
Yeah, it's some of that shit's kind of weird, man. I don't know. It's funny though. You gonna sell your bathwater or anything, dude? Your dance sweat? You looking into that? Dude, fuck it. There's a market out there, probably.
Yo, apparently there fucking is, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, I need to step my game up, dude.
Damn, son. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Yeah. What do you like? What do you think about Twitch in general? Like, so you're not really a Twitch guy, then you don't watch like other big streamers or anything like that.
I think it's too censored sometimes. I think they're biased, like against people like with the lenity or people get special treatment. I think that's true on YouTube too, but I think YouTube is slightly more free than Twitch is. There's more room for error.
Yeah, that's true. Like the streaming part, you mean like the streaming aspect of YouTube, or just in general, like the website?
Yeah, like with streaming, like you never know what's gonna happen, and that always kind of scares me. Like you never know when someone's gonna say something they shouldn't or show something they shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, like at comedy clubs, like I hear about people like whipping out their Wang Chung on stage and shit, and it's rare. But when it happens, I hope there goes a band hammer.
Yeah. Perma ban, damn.
For real, dude.
Fuck. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Someone sent me a YouTube link one time, and there's a dude yoinking his fucking goink, dude. It was crazy.
Jeez.
On YouTube as like a video? Yeah.
On YouTube, I think it was like a private video or some shit.
Oh,
Definitely like it didn't get deleted.
Well, people have like breastfeeding tutorials and all that stuff, but it's under
Yeah.
education, so you can't get banned because of that.
I know, but that kind of makes sense. I don't know how the fucking Goenking thing, like, how that's educational.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
really know how a woman making it explicitly obvious that it's a sexual fetish that she's portraying is educational, but I mean, you know?
That's true. That's true, but I think,
Uh,
yeah, you're right, dude.
I
That
guess
makes
there's a
sense.
baby though, because I
Yeah,
don't know.
but
Maybe
yeah, but
some.
that makes it worse when she's, fondling herself and talking about sex and then there's like a small child right there. That kind of
Yeah.
stuff is on it. It's bad.
Hippies are fucking weird, dude.
I haven't seen that. Yeah, it
You
sounds
don't want
fucking
to
weird.
see it. I mean, unless you do, but I mean, I don't know.
I'm okay. I'm alright.
It's not that hard to find. Just type it in.
Alright. Okay. Don't type. Don't type. No
You-
type. it.
YouTube.com. I'm just saying.
Freedom of speech, dude. You do what
Freedom
you
of
want.
speech. Yeah. God bless America.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
well, say speaking of America, David, one of our viewers, asked you, Mr. Randy, if you have ever seen The Sopranos.
I seen the first episode and I loved it, but I got distracted and didn't watch the second episode.
All right, well, there you go. I don't know where that
First-
question came from, but he just asked it in chat, so I just thought I'd ask you.
Yeah. I'll try it once, and if I don't fucking love it to death, then I won't do it again.
You know, I kind of got the same way with The Sopranos too, because I watched the first episode. And I was like, wow, that was really good, and I just never watched it. And then a few years later, I was bored, and I have an HBO subscription currently at the moment. So I was like, well, don't have anything to watch. Fuck it, might as well just rewatch it again. I'm fucking hooked.
It's
So,
good, right?
Yeah,
Did you finish it?
it's
Did you
no,
finish
not
it?
yet. I'm on the 5th season out of 6, so I'm almost done. But
Yeah, it's a good
It feels
show.
like
That's
such a
good show.
commitment to sit down and watch it, though. Isn't like
Yeah.
each episode 2 hours or something?
no, it's like
Yeah.
45 minutes. Some of them are an hour, but it's usually like 40 minutes. It's basically watch like Game of Thrones episode.
I've never seen a single episode of Game of Thrones. I hear the ending was very disappointing.
Yeah. God, this is a fucking dead bean topic, but I mean, if you were seriously considering watching Game of Thrones, I would say only watching the first 4 seasons, because that's like no joke some of the best television. No, the
Connection fucked up again. I'll have to
Oh.
rejoin.
that's okay.
That's where I stopped. I think.
Yeah.
Season 4. Yeah. So, just about there.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say the first 4 seasons is probably the best television produced to date. On it without any sort of probable bias, I would say it's just amazing. But then once it gets to season 5 is when everything starts to drop off and it gets really bad. So I don't know. It's
It's
just
noticeably bad. Huh?
yeah, it becomes noticeably bad.
Damn. I hear George R.R. Martin even like disassociated himself.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Um.
No Tolkien out there.
Someone in the chat line fire brought up Vikings. Have you ever seen Vikings?
No, I don't really watch TV.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm more of a YouTube person.
What do you
I don't
watch on
listen to
YouTube?
fucking- Ooh,
Do you have a-
like Critical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I like, yeah, he's chill as fuck. Shit, I haven't been on YouTube in a minute. I just been like working out and I've been mad busy here. I used to watch I don't fucking know. The only thing that really comes to mind is watching Armor 3 life videos. Those are always really fucking funny to me because I used to play that and just watching against like
Oh, is it that
nostalgic almost.
RP thing? Like Arma?
Oh, yeah, RP. Arma RP. That shit was fun as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Have you seen like Daniel from SL? His shit? The Second Life, like trolling videos and stuff?
Second Life. Yeah, I have actually. Yeah, I never
Yeah.
played Second Life. That shit was a little too nerdy for me.
Yeah, it's kind of. I never played it. It's just funny, like funny to me. He like fucks with 40-year-old people, pretty much.
That
Or
shit, yeah.
Is
The
it?
voice chat really makes it.
yeah.
Is that the guy that did the big Hillary Clinton head or something? And was running around screaming at people.
Yeah.
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 Oh, also really like Swagger Souls. I was hoping to meet him at TwitchCon.
Swag. Oh, is that a streamer? I don't know.
YouTuber, but he also streams Swagger Souls, John on the Radio, Raccoon Eggs. I don't know, they're in like a kind of a group, I guess.
What kind of stuff does he do?
He plays CS:GO and just comments or narrates.
Oh,
And he also wears a helmet, like a night helmet all the time.
Oh, cool. Nice.
I like him.
David asks if we've ever heard of the show Barry. No, I have not heard of that show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
I've
yeah,
not
yeah. I forgot the comedian's name who's on it, but it looks like a good show. I saw a trailer. He's like an assassin who wants to become a hit. No. He's a hitman who wants to become like an actor or some shit.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask you. Well, you mentioned it before, but do you know about the whole? What do you think about the whole like alinity thing or whatever, or how Twitch like handles their moderation? Have you had any issues with like stuff like that?
People were talking to me about that, and I didn't know what it was, and I looked it up, and it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but I get it. Like they can't ban their like cash cow. You know, that's gonna get YouTube ban Jake Paul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but they banned Dr. Disrespect.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. For the toilet
Oh.
thing.
Well, I mean, then yeah, she should be banned, but I don't really see that happening for some reason. It's unfortunate, you know, but that's kind of
Yeah.
how it goes.
Have you ever like had issues with that? Have you been banned or anything? Or no?
I've never been
You
banned,
could say.
but there was a moment where I guess people like other fat male shirtless streamers were getting banned for being shirtless, and they were telling me
Really?
they can't be shirtless or get banned. Yeah, and then once I started streaming with my shirt on, no one watched, so I just took
Oh,
off my
no.
shirt, and I never really had troubles with like mods at all.
Well, I think the main problem is your nips. You gotta cover those
The
babies
nip.
up.
Yeah. The nip.
Yeah, someone recommended I put fucking pasties on, but I was like, that would be worse somehow. It sounds like it'd be worse. I mean, I fucking would. I don't give a fuck, but it seems like it'd be worse than just having your shirt on.
Yeah, I feel it almost attracts more attention to this, like the area.
But yeah, dude. The rules say that you just have to wear clothing that's appropriate for the environment. Like you can be
Yeah.
shirtless if you're at the beach or working out or whatever, but if you're like in the store, you can't be shirtless or outside or whatever.
Oh, you know, you'd probably be good then, because just say it's like a workout stream, and then it's like,
Yeah.
fine.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Mic check.
testing.
I'll have to disconnect and rejoin.
Oh shit.
Just say it's educational breastfeeding. God damn it, Duck.
Testing. You there?
You good?
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
David said it's Bill Hader who's the comedian in Barry.
Who is it?
Bill Hader?
Bill Hader. Yeah, I like that guy. He was in something else. I can't remember what it was though. It was like in The Office. No, he wasn't. I don't know.
I think he was on SNL and some movies, like a few movies. Yeah, I was gonna say before you cut out that I think he'd probably be fine, because if you just say it's like a workout stream, I don't think like you'd get in trouble. You know?
Yeah.
Say you're working out.
Plus, you're in your own home too, or like your own area. It's not like you're in public. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's true.
But,
I mean, I did go clubbing one time and take off my shirt and was wearing my suspenders, but I think that was something like a, you know, if I don't have to type of deal.
yeah.
It's pretty fucking funny though. I'm not gonna lie. To me.
Yeah. So let's see. So you have any plans for like, I guess the future and just like what you want to do with your channel and just like life in general and stuff? Or that's a fucking big ass question. Open
I do.
ended.
I actually have a very, very step-by-step plan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So while I'm here, I mean, I don't pay for anything. So I'm just gonna work out, hit 200 pounds by December 2020, and try to get a job and earn some money, regardless, however that goes. Then once I lose all of the weight, I'm gonna apply to be on Ellen, and I feel like that
Oh, nice.
daytime drinking moms like would love. Oh, hear his success story, some stupid shit.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's daytime TV gold.
Yeah.
Man lost 300 pounds by doing fucking crunches with his back turned or some shit, drinking guava juice, you know, shit like that. And then
That's how
I'll
Jared
go
got
on
famous, but minus
I'm
the
sorry?
bad shit. Yeah, minus the bad shit. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
No, I was just saying that's how like Jared got famous, the Subway guy.
Oh,
Just like
yeah.
this guy, but you know, we didn't know about his other shit he did. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Got
And then after I go on Ellen, I'd like either promote my stream.
Twitch.tv.
Yo, like legit, I would somehow promote it. And then I just earn money doing IT enough to get studio time and try to write music or whatever, learn an instrument. Because like I want to keep my stream and make that an end goal, but I also like to get into music because I feel like I listen to music. I love dancing and shit, but I'd like to make it just to see like if that could be a thing that I do. I don't know. But yeah, literally just Ellen is kind of. It sounds ridiculous, but Ellen is like my prime goal. But it can also work without Ellen. I don't need that bitch.
Don't let her see this shit.
Oh my goodness.
Ellen, if you're watching, I didn't mean it.
Ellen, shout out. What's up?
Ellen. Yeah, get our boy on, Ellen. The fuck, dude.
Yo, hook a brother up.
Hook a brother up, dude.
I lightweight, yo, no lie. I thought about how like on Dr. Phil, there's a chick, older lady who developed like a fucking false ass way to lose weight. I thought about like how fucking funny would it be if I lost all the weight and like have the proven pictures and just tell everyone I have a chemical concoction that'll make you lose weight hella fast and try to sling that on Ellen on national TV.
You could.
I could, well, I'm not gonna do it, but I just thought it'd be hella funny if I did. Like, wait.
It's like Dr. Oz, bro. Didn't he?
Yeah, I feel like Dr. Oz would probably be the better show to show that on.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Shit, I could go to both Ellen and Dr. Oz.
You could, yeah.
Daytime god, bro. Hell yeah.
Nah, but I think people ask me how to lose weight, and I think the best way to summarize it is just stop being a bitch and do it. Like, honestly, like, you don't need any secret cheese. You go for a walk, count how many calories you burned in your walk and how many calories you ate during the day. And if you burnt more than you wait.
You just got to keep track of what you eat and just move, really. Yeah. Try to be active, I guess.
I think I did most of the time more asking how to do it easy than actually doing it. That is how I got fat, you know. That I fucking do it.
Yeah. Like the shortcuts and all that. I guess there's no real shortcut for losing. You just gotta go.
There really isn't. There's ways to like do it faster, like you know, but there's no shortcut. There's no superfood or anything. I mean, I feel like I'm not very knowledgeable on the subject, but it's just more doing it than asking how to do it or making excuses.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, man. I think that's good. And I don't know, it's like a pot. You're putting a pot indirectly positivity guy, weirdly enough, just through like that shit, you know?
I'm a positive guy, but I don't spread positivity, I guess. Yeah. I'm not. I hate people who like are like, hey, keep your chin up, la di da da.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I guess the way to say it, I think Tails actually told me this. It's red pill, you know, or like it's gonna suck. Life sucks, and everything that in it usually sucks. But if you work hard enough, you can overcome the bullshit.
I don't think I told you that, but that is a way of thinking. Yes.
Yeah, you gotta. I guess you gotta make your own destiny. Essentially,
yeah.
You can't really wait for people to give it to you or whatever, you know. So it's definitely good shit. It's true. Woke, I guess. I don't know. Not really woke.
This man's woke.
Yeah, it's a good path to be on, you know. Definitely.
It's a good mindset.
Yeah. But I don't know. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? Or-
I think we covered all the bases as far as I know.
Yeah. Oh, are you still there, Andy? Hello? Oh, did he cut out?
I don't think he's there.
Oh, maybe he's not there.
Oh, rip,
Testing. Wait,
rip.
I have some connection issues.
How's chat doing? You guys doing okay?
How you guys doing anyway? Might have lost him here, unfortunately.
Well,
But yeah,
we'll give him a few minutes, see if.
I'll give him a few just to,
Yeah.
to reconnect or whatever, do his thing.
How
Hopefully someone, yeah,
how are you
can
doing?
walk in. Who, me?
Yes.
I'm pretty good, honestly. I I was like I was saying before, I was like watching Randy the other day, and like he was talking about whatever going on walks. I'm like, I'm gonna go for like a 3-mile walk, and so I did it. It's like, and he's just a guy on the internet. It's cool. It's cool to have like a positive impact on somebody like that, so, or whatever. So I guess it's so it's. I think he's. I'm like supportive of the guy. Oh, I think he lost connection. Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
rip. Damn.
Dang.
Well, do you want to wait or should we?
Yeah, we'll wait a few minutes.
Yeah, wait a second. Yeah. What about you? How's your week been?
It's okay. I'm chilling, hanging out, picking my nose,
It's like
doing nothing. Man, it's fucking hot. Sweaty my ass.
Yeah. You got gamer sweat and
Yeah,
shit?
you got some nice gamer sweat.
Yeah. Fucking bad. Yeah, I can't wait till the summer's like over. Well, I don't know. Hopefully. Hope you all had a great day, dude. I hope you had a great sandwich, brother. Yeah, you had a great.
God bless America.
Yeah, God bless you. God bless America. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, David.
No one else.
Can we
actually.
just take a moment just to?
Can we salute this man? Okay. Hold on. Clapping real quick.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. No, I don't know. He had a good day. What about you, Quack Man? Oh, he's back? He's back?
Hello? Yeah. I had to
Yes.
get off the
Alright.
one side of the work. I turned off, so I had to head outside.
That's
Oh,
okay.
okay. No worries, dude.
Yeah. Anyways, what were you saying before I DC'd?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I think that was it, really.
Yeah, we were gonna just wrap it up. I was gonna ask you a little bit about like your favorite comedians, if you wanted to talk about that at all. I think we touched it, but yeah.
Joey Diaz and Ralphie May, really.
Yeah.
I like them. They're very dirty, but I enjoy their style of humor.
Yeah, Joey Diaz is it's pretty great, honestly. Buddy.
Yeah, phenomenal. He has a great fan base too.
Yeah. Have you like gotten involved with any of? Doesn't he like have some inspirational weight loss shit or something? Or am I thinking of someone? I'm thinking of what's that one dude? The guy who doesn't wear a shirt ever.
Yeah, Bert Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer. Yeah. Yeah.
He had one guy who like lost weight on DDT or whatever.
Yeah.
Like dedicated to him. I kind of do the same thing with Joey Diaz. I don't do DDT, but he doesn't have motivation. He has a weight loss rants, but he has motivational rants.
Yeah.
We just start screaming, "Ah, you're a fucking American! Stop being a pussy!" And that's the kind of shit I've learned to like thrive off of. Like instead of being like, "You can do it, believe in yourself," it's like you can't fucking do it. But if you try hard enough, one day you'll be able to. Kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a negative reinforcement. I like to think of it.
Yeah.
Negative positive reinforcement.
It's like tough. It's like that. It's like that military values, sort of. Like,
Yeah, people in my family are in the military, and they, regardless of the military and their actions, I respect how hard it is and how hard they work to do their job.
yeah.
And I want to be strong. I don't really want to join the military, but I want to be strong, and disciplined, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's something kind of like that isn't instilled in a lot of people, especially in school or anything. That's like a kind of like a a parental decision that, you know, like if you have good
Yeah, I
parents that
think,
instill that in you, you know, I feel
yeah,
like
it's
helps.
it's important to be, I guess sensitive in some areas, but you can't be
Yeah,
soft, you know.
yeah, 100%. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. Did you have anything else to add, Angel, or no?
No, that was it. It was good. Thank you for coming
Yeah,
on.
man.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We like your streams. Keep it up.
Thank you,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great talking to you. Really good.
Hey, I appreciate you inviting me. It was great talking to you guys
Yeah, of
too.
course.
Yeah. Is there
Well,
anything you wanted to like plug or whatever, or talk
no,
about,
no, no,
or
no.
yeah,
I just appreciate you inviting me. And it was nice talking to you guys and being on your
yeah,
stream.
yeah, man. Likewise.
Twitch.tv/BadManRandy. Check him out. He's a good
Yeah,
man.
check him out, dude. Check him out. Good
Thank you. I
dude.
appreciate it.
Alright. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks.
Sure. Have a great day.
You too, man. See you guys
Peace and
later.
All right.